Hello, my name is Deirdre Robert. I'm 20 years old and I live in Wasilla, Alaska. I have only been a part of the pre-dietetics major for a little over a year now. Um, and my interest in dietetics started when I was about in the fifth or sixth grade. I didn't have a class that I took. I had to kind of learn the subject on my own. Um, I unfortunately struggled with eating disorders for about 10 years. So I have recently recovered or went into remission from eating disorders. So nutrition has been a big part of my life. Unfortunately, I was not going about nutrition the right way. But by going the wrong way, I was able to learn a lot about nutrition, a lot of looking at labels, a lot of figuring out what foods offer good nutrients or not good nutrients. I was able to go through and try a lot of fads and a lot of nutritious ways of eating. So, what I bring to the table is experience on going the wrong way about nutrition and then backtracking to figure out how to go the correct way about nutrition. Um, so, I guess some of the skills then would be that I am now able to recognize certain things in terms of nutrition that other people might not be able to if they perhaps haven't had to go through fads or haven't had eating disorders. So the experience is definitely a big strength that I have. Um, so after struggling with eating disorders, I initially had went into college thinking that I would like to do social work to help people with eating disorders. But after being in the major for about a year, I realized that more of the component that I wanted to do had to do more with nutrition. And so once I realized that, I switched my major and decided to get into the pre dietetics major. Um, so my goal with nutrition then is to eventually not only help people with eating disorders, but also be able to do more of community nutrition with helping out with different organizations like WIC, potentially also helping in a school setting. Um, but the nice thing about nutrition is that there are a wide set of a lot of different jobs that you can do within the major, so it's definitely not limited, and it definitely is a growing field. Um, so for further growth and development, I definitely am very uh, new into this program, and I don't know exactly where the field is going with everything, and I definitely have a lot more to learn about dietetics, which is great because by hopefully being accepted into this program, will gain the knowledge to learn more about dietetics. Um, I am not the best test taker when it comes to things, so that's definitely a skill just academically that I need to improve upon is learning how to be a more successful test taker. But I am very, very interested in this field. And so my excitement and motivation to do well in my classes um, is definitely very high. So I've done a bunch of different volunteer work, mostly within my own church and also with Special Olympics, as you can see on my application. So the most valuable skill I would say that I bring to the table from my volunteer work is that I am used to helping out with a wide variety of different people, whether uh, with special needs or whether elderly or children. So I feel like that's definitely really important to have when it comes to a field like nutrition, because with nutrition, you're going to come across people uh, of all paths of life and of every age group, of every ability or disability, and being able to help with people regardless of where they're at, I think is very, very valuable to have when it comes to nutrition. Um, so online, I have taken a bunch of classes online so far, and I seem to do really well with that. I don't need to be in a classroom to do well when it comes to a class, but and I understand that nutrition, the classes are taken online, and if you look at my transcript so far, I have not seemed to have an issue with that online, and I am a highly motivated person in general, that taking it online is just, it's not an issue for me. So that's helpful, definitely. Let's see here. So a significant accomplishment for me, I would say, is dealing and recovering from my eating disorder. It took me a while. It took me 10 years to get over it, but I finally was able to accomplish that. And that's definitely a, uh, a big a big struggle that I had, and I'm very thankful to have come over it through counseling, through looking into proper nutrition, um, and figuring that out. Well, thank you for your time. My name is Deirdre Robert, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Thank you.